Welcome back to another incredible episode of Unapologetically Shaun, where we talk about everything that has to do with our mind, body, and soul, a splash of pop culture, and any and everything that I like to talk about. So if you are interested in feeding your soul with this incredible message, please stay tuned. And also remember, you can listen to us on Google Podcasts, Apple Podcasts, Spotify, Pocket Cast, Breaker, Radio Public, Anchor, which is now Spotify, Audible, Amazon Music, and of course on my YouTube channel twice a month on Wednesdays. So make sure you go and subscribe to my channel so you can be notified when I drop a incredible episode. All right, let's get into today's episode. Welcome back to another incredible episode of Unapologetically Shaun. So it is episode 3, and today's episode is going to be titled Gotta Believe. Now I'm going to give you a backstory on why I decided to name today's episode Gotta Believe, and we're just going to we're going to go back to probably like about a week or two. I was on my way to work or somewhere, and I was listening to some music, and a song came up by Tasha Cobbs. Tasha Cobbs. Was it Leonard? Leonard. I'm sorry, Tasha Cobbs Leonard. She's a gospel singer, if you don't know, but her 2021 song "Gotta Believe" came on my Apple Music, and I was like, okay, this is a message. So I feel like this message is from God, and I want to do a little bitty prayer before we get started. So I just want to first thank God for blessing me each and every day, waking me up, and just continuing to help me grow and be better. And I want to thank him for this message, and I want him to use me to get the message to the people today. All right, so that was a small prayer. Thank you, God. Amen. Anyways, so the song Gotta Believe, I felt like it was really speaking to me at that time because, sometimes it's hard to believe in yourself, and it's hard to continue to keep faith and believe that things are going to get better for you. And so when this song came on, I just felt like, wow, this has a great message. And in the chorus of the song, she said it's gonna work out like I knew it would. Like, when she said that, I was like, you know what, God, I hear you loud and clear. It is gonna work out like I knew it would, because it always worked out. No matter how far away whatever you desire looks like it is, you always reach it in the right time, in God's timing. I always talk about God's timing because everything always happened in his timing. So I feel like no matter what's going on, if you're going through financial struggles, relationship struggles, mental health issues, anything you're going through, it's all going to work out in the end. Don't let this world take you or make you feel like it's the end for you. You see so many different stories and things like that in the media about, people losing their battle to mental health, and it's like we can't let mental health take us. We can't let it destroy us. And another thing, I'm gonna get back to some more things from the song, but I was listening to Checking In with Michelle Williams from Destiny's Child, the Queen of Bridges. Anyways, she had a guest on there, one of my favorite singers, Raheem DeVaughn. So if you don't know who Raheem DeVaughn is, please go check out his music because he's amazing. Okay, amazing. And he do have an album called The Summer of Love that came out last year in 2023. So go check that out because it's one of my favorite albums. I listen to it on repeat. Anyways, back to the episode of Checking In with Michelle Williams. He gave the perfect analogy when it comes to depression, and I just wanted to talk about that because I have to repeat all the time that I battle with depression and anxiety. So when he said this analogy, I was like, you know what? That is the perfect way to describe it. He basically said that depression to him is like our avatar, your avatar is tired and needs to decompress. And I was like, you know what? You are so right. We are living in the game of life. That's how I look at life. Sometimes it feels like we're in the Matrix or we're in a video game. And so we are all like avatars in this video game. And when you're depressed, you're just tired. And the world puts so much weight on your shoulders. When I say so much weight on your shoulders, puts so much weight on your shoulders that you just bog down with exhaustion, tired. You just had enough, you had enough. And so you definitely need to decompress. And that's what depression is. It's like a way of keeping you from decompressing. That's like stress too. Like, you need an outlet. And me personally, this is one of my outlets. This is my personal digital diary that I speak my experiences to you all. And through my experience, I know that it could be healing the next person. So that's why I use this as one of my outlets, and it do help me. And I also wanted to talk about, dealing with depression and all of that, and how a lot of us are ashamed of, using like antidepressants and other medication and things like that to help us get through it. But me personally, I'm not ashamed of antidepressants. I take them. Not ashamed. And I feel like it has made a tremendous change in my life during these couple months that I've been on it. Like, I feel like my moods are more mellowed out, and I'm able to not allow things that overwhelm me in life to take me to that depressive state like I used to before I was taking them. So I think that it was perfect for me. I should have been doing it a long time ago, because I feel more, I won't say at peace, but I feel like I can manage a lot more stresses now than I could before taking them. So anyways, that's just a little bit about what's going on with me and how I feel about antidepressants. But I wanted to make that a whole episode, because a lot of people feel ashamed about it, but there's nothing wrong with taking medicine to help you if you need to, But anyways, that analogy that Raheem Devon stated about depression being that our avatars are just tired and need to decompress, that is so true. It's so true in so many ways, and that's how I'm gonna look at depression from now on. It's like, depression doesn't define you as a person or anything like that. It's just something that you deal with, and you just learn how to cope, and you find ways to decompress, and that's it. But let's get back to talking about gotta believe. You gotta believe in yourself, because if you don't believe in yourself, nobody else will. Remember that. That's like the biggest message that I want you to take away. If you don't have belief in yourself, don't expect the world to believe in you, okay? Let me think, what else? Oh, more about this song. Like, this message in this song was just so powerful to me. Like, she basically was saying, like, there's always a rainbow at the end of the storm type of thing that she was describing in the song. Like, through every storm that we go through, there's always a rainbow at the end of it. And so that's really what I took from it. And also another thing she said is, this is just one page in our story. This is one page in my story. And that's true. Whatever you're going through, this is just one season, one chapter, one page in your story. And bigger and better is coming. And I try to remind myself each and every time I'm going through something that bigger and better is always coming. Because once one door closed, another one open, or if one door closes, a window will open. Always remember that. So don't think that if you're going through what you think might be the worst thing in your life, trust me, you will make it out of this storm. This storm or this season will not take you. Don't allow life to take you. Don't allow life to bring you down. Don't allow people to bring you down. Like, I'm recording this on February 18th, and I'm gonna post this for Wednesday the 21st. And yes, it will be my son's 10th birthday. I'm gonna be a mother of a 10-year-old. I cannot believe it. So happy birthday to my baby. When y'all hear this, it's gonna be his birthday. But and I just lost my this morning, I almost lost my train of thought. But this morning I went to the store because I had to get some items from the grocery store, right? So before I went to the grocery store, I went to the gas station, fill up my car, all of that. And so I went to the store, I'm my own happy-go-lucky self, And I got my groceries, get in my car, and I'm bagging back, right? And I'm looking because, I'm a safe driver. Very safe driver. Anyways, I'm looking back, making sure there is no pedestrians, making sure there's no cars coming out at the same time as me, because I'm a safe driver, right? Why did these people, so entitled people, see me bagging back, safely bagging back, out of the parking spot? They gonna walk right behind the car. Right behind the car, y'all. You tell me if I'm wrong. Do you think it's okay to walk behind a car while they're bagging back out of a parking spot? Yeah, this is what these people did. So they hit the back of my car with their raggedy hands, touching my vehicle and my car. She doesn't like that, and I didn't like it either. But you know what? God had to stop me because, baby, I was about to stop the car and cuss them people out. Not even gonna lie to you. But God was like, don't jump out your character. Don't jump out your character. Don't even give them the satisfaction of hearing your voice. And so I didn't. They went on about their way, and I went on about my way. The point of what I'm saying is, don't let people get you out your character. Don't let people get you out your character. I know I'm off topic, and we talk about believing in ourselves, but baby, I had to tell y'all this story because them people had me all the way messed up. But I didn't let them get me out my character. I did not let them get me out my character. And I'm not going to allow entitled people to think that just because you stupid and walk behind a car that's pulling out, like you can't stop, like you think the world revolves around you, because it don't, okay? It don't revolve around not one soul on this planet. This world don't revolve around you. So you can't be entitled to think that everybody got to stop for you because you walking behind a car that's already pulling out, okay? I just had to vent a little bit because that did grind my gears a little bit. That grind my gears because how dare you think that was okay? That wasn't okay. And don't touch my car because your petty fingers is on my car and she don't like that. You should have just stopped and wait for the car to move. Anyways, back to gotta believe. I just had to let y'all know I had to vent a little bit because that ticked me off a little bit this morning. But back to believing in ourselves, all right? You got to believe in you. Because believing in yourself more than anybody else, you're going to make it, okay? You're going to make it. No matter what you have going on in your life, you got to believe that better is going to come. Just like manifesting. If you believe it, you will receive it. So if you believe that you're great, you're going to be great. It just the same as if you believe you ain't going to be nothing, what you think going to happen? You ain't going to be nothing. So also watch what you say, watch what you put in the universe, and watch what comes out of your mouth, because the power of the tongue is very powerful. So watch what you say. Always speak greatness over your life. Always speak life over yourself. Because if you don't, baby, you can definitely speak death. So stay positive, speak positive. Never say that you broke, okay? Never say you broke. Never. Never, 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 okay? That's why I say never speak that over your life. You're just like, right now, it's right now it's not with me right now. Okay, financially I might not be where I want to be, but I will be there. Just speak positive life over your finances as well. Stop saying broke, or stop saying you can't do something. Can't need to be taken out your vocabulary, and that's something that I'm practicing. Taking out of certain words. Had to drink a little coffee. Taking out certain words out of your vocabulary, because words are like spells. That's a whole nother topic for a whole nother day. But words are like spells. And you have to watch what you say or profess over your life. So profess life. Profess positivity. Profess abundance and growth and love and happiness and wealth. Because I put nothing but abundance in my atmosphere. Nothing but prosperity in my atmosphere. Nothing but that over my life. Right now, I'm not where I want to be, but God got places He gonna be taking me, okay? And I know He got places He gonna be taking y'all. So all we gotta do is be patient, let God take the wheel, and keep it on, and stay positive and keep pushing. Because right now I'm in the season of rebuilding, growing, because you're gonna always be better. Another thing, because it's getting a little bit long, but I was watching this, my favorite social media is TikTok. So I was watching this TikTok video, and this girl was talking about how when she turned 30, I don't know the creator name, I'm sorry, I went quickly through the TikToks, but I did watch her video. But she was talking about how she was 30 and depressed and lonely because she didn't have no relationship, she didn't have no children, she was single, all of that stuff. She had lost her job at one point. All these things were going on in her life. But once she reached a certain point, once she started changing and investing more into herself, like working out, eating better, all of that good stuff. When she started going to the gym more, she ended up meeting this guy. So she met this guy, and they started walking. They went on a little date to, I think, a restaurant or somewhere. They went somewhere. They went walking somewhere, and they got some lunch or something. Anyways, from that point on, they, continued. They started dating. Then a couple months later, they moved in together. And then, I think maybe like a year or so later, find out she got pregnant. She got married and all of that. I think she got married. Did she get married? I know she got pregnant. But anyways, the point of it is, the whole living on an imaginary timeline thing. You think you're supposed to be somewhere at this certain age when it's not in your time, it's in God's timing. I'm going to keep repeating that. It's not in your time, it's in God's timing. So basically, she thought she had to have all of these things together. Like most of us young people, we always think we got to have everything together before we turn 30. No, sometimes you have to start all over, because that's exactly what happened to me at 30. My whole life flipped upside down, and I had to start all over. So that's exactly what happened to her. And it's a lot of us that happened to. Your life is not where you want it to be. Even though I got married at a very young age, had children young, all of that. So I had all of the so-called quote-unquote American dream, bought a house, all of that in my 20s. But like career-wise, I had a career and it was, successful, whatever. But as soon as I hit 30, all of that changed. Well, not the kids and the marriage part. But the career part changed, and I had to start all over. I had to go back to school. Had to start a whole new career, taking sacrifices for a new career, to learn something new. But the whole point is you're going to start over plenty of times in your life. And there's nothing wrong with that. There's nothing wrong with starting all over, because the next season might be even better than the last one. So I just want you to take that message from that lady's story to not live on an imaginary timeline, because when the right time comes, it'll come and it's gonna be great. Just like her story, everything worked out for her. She got a new career. She got a man. She had a baby. A family, and she was 34 when all that came. So she thought everything was gonna happen at 30, and it happened at 34. So don't think that just because something doesn't work out as planned that it's not gonna work out at all, because it eventually will work out how it's supposed to work out. That's why I'm not in a rush for everything, because I'm in the learning phase. Just like my YouTube channel, I've been doing it for years, but I haven't really taken it serious until last year was the year I actually started to take it real serious. And so now it's growing slowly but surely, but I'm still growing as a content creator. It's like with this podcast, there's no rush. If I don't have the listeners now, they will come when they're supposed to come. This is just me speaking to you all, sharing my experiences, helping share God's message to you, So whenever God feels that it needs to take off, it will. Just like with my journals and my book and my poetry and all of that, it'll take off when it's supposed to. The right person will purchase it when they need it, so that it's there. If you need to know where to purchase any of my items, Amazon.com, look up SHAUNSCOTT, and you will find my stuff. Anyways, I had to do a little plug, but it's just the point, like, it's there if you need it. I'm not trying to pander to people. I'm not trying to sell you anything. If you need the message, you get the message. If you don't, pass it along. That's how I feel. And like with my YouTube channel, it's growing. I'm still trying to figure out what I want to share. Right now, I'm enjoying doing like music review reactions. That's some of my favorite things to do. I really enjoy doing that. And I love music. Like, I'm a very creative person, but music has always been one of my first loves. And so me doing the music review reaction videos, it makes me happy and I enjoy it. And I'm not looking for like a million, views. I'm not looking to do it for views. I do it because I enjoy doing it, and I enjoy looking at these performances or music videos or listening to this music and sharing my commentary. I enjoy doing that, and that's why I do it. So even if only 2 people watch it, I know I shared something great and that I enjoyed making it. So that's what makes it great to me, So go check out my YouTube channel, Life with Shaun. If you want to, subscribe if you want as well. There's no pressure. But I guess I can start wrapping this episode up. I kind of rambled on a little bit, but I felt like I just allowed God to let me speak whatever that was on my mind. But to go back to the Gotta Believe song by Tasha Cobbs Leonard. One other line that I thought was great in this song was, I finished stronger than I thought I could. Sometimes we think that we are not strong enough to weather certain storms, but you will be surprised the strength that you have and the strength that God instills in you, for real. Because there's been plenty of times in my life that I thought I couldn't make it through, but I did. And I'm here today to tell you I made it through. So I want to let you know that you are stronger than you ever could think you are. You're stronger. And you're going to make it through it. Whatever you're going through, you're going to make it through it. And you're going to come out on the other side and you're going to look back like, I made it through it. And I thank God for it. All right, that's it. That is all for today's Unapologetically Shaun episode. This is season 4, episode 3. Gotta believe. Go check out Tasha Cobbs Leonard. I don't know why I want to say her name so wrong. But go check out that song, Gotta Believe, on Apple Music or wherever music streaming is. Or go on YouTube and go check out the song and let me know how you feel about the song, okay? Let me know how you felt about this episode today. I hope you gained something from today's episode because that is the whole point I do it. I just want to make sure that you gain something positive. Something positive in your life. I hope when you heard this, it uplifted your spirit and you felt better. That's what I want for you. All right. Remember, you can listen to us, on Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts, Spotify, which is Anchor Now Spotify, if you didn't know that. Radio Public, I think it's Breaker. Audible. I am on Audible if you did not know it. That's one I'm very proud about. I'm so happy to be on Audible because, I love me Audible. But anyways, I'm on Audible, so go check me out on my YouTube channel twice a month on Wednesdays. Normally it'll be at midnight on Wednesday, so go check this episode out on Wednesday, okay? So we're going to have an episode for the 21st and the 28th, okay? Yeah, 21st and 28th, and then March is coming, okay? Yeah, March is coming. But anyways, that's where you can listen to me. Anywhere that you can listen to a podcast, that's pretty much where I'm at. But yeah, I hope you have a blessed day, blessed week, blessed evening, blessed morning. Whatever time you're listening to this episode, just be blessed. All right. Bye.